Stop what we're doing and break in, because you need to know now. This is Dayton's News and Talk, WHIO.
Hey, what time is it?
It's showtime! Look, it's showtime!
Am I late?
We were just about to begin without you.
It's showtime!
Oh, this will be great.
Well, what are we waiting for?
Showtime.
It's the Evening Edge with Todd Hollst.
Call me now, 937-457-1290.
Locally grown, seriously funny on WHIO.
I love cheese. 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 I really love the cheese.
It is the Evening Edge, Monday through Friday, 5 to 7. Live stream is up on Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok. Tonight on the show, we've got more tickets to give away for Brit Floyd. They'll be at the Rose this Sunday. Is that right? Sunday? Yeah. And we've got a current events quiz. And we'll do that before 6 o'clock. It's also Wing It Wednesday. And Rachel Zidaroff, I believe I said that right. Zidaroff. She's the Chief Operation Officer of the United Rehabilitation Services, URS. And it's the 22nd annual Rubber Duck Regatta happening in September. So she's going to be here to talk about that. We got some mail. We got cars into buildings and so much more. But first, I got to get to this story that Ron and Parker were talking about. I saw this earlier. So apparently some dumbass down in the city of Dayton, downtown Dayton, yesterday morning went on a vandalism spree. Now, I only saw one picture on WHIO.com. I know 6 places got hit, but I couldn't tell if he had a pellet gun or a hammer or what he was using, but he hit a number of these businesses, at least 3 businesses in the Talbot Tower. He also did damage to the Rabbit Hole Books. But I guess the police got him. They got him. Some 60-year-old man, 60-year-old. It's just more proof you're never too old to be a knucklehead. Or a dumbass, for that matter.
You're a dumbass. You're grade A.
You think by 60... He would have figured life out.
And you'll be one all your
Oh my gosh. Unbelievable. And I'd be curious to know if he's responsible for any other vandalism. You know, we've had the playground over at Baumberger a week or two ago up in flames. Now, I'm saying it was him. I'm not saying that at all. But when somebody feels free enough to go out and do this kind of vandalism, probably not their first time doing it, right? Yeah. Well, at least they got him, and hopefully the damage isn't too expensive to repair. But that's crazy. Now, here's something good that could be coming to downtown. I saw this today. And I immediately reached out to one of the guys in the story. I saw this on the Dayton Daily News website. And I have to be honest, this is the first I've heard of this. But I guess this has been a proposal for a number of years. There is a group called the Collaboratory. And it's a nonprofit civic innovation hub. And they are advancing a proposal. This is great. I love it. To create a go-kart racing track on top of the Oregon Street Garage above East 5th Street. That's right across from the convention center. I think it used to be called the Transportation Hub because at one time, years ago, the RTA was there. Or not the RTA, the Greyhound bus. Greyhound buses would come there. That's where the Greyhound bus station was in Dayton. And that parking garage, I've parked in that parking garage a number of times. It's connected to the hotel down there, which has a new name. I can't think of it. The Affinity, maybe. Also, it's right near the convention center. But the idea is that they want to put a go-kart track on the top floor of the parking garage. Now, I don't know if anybody parks on the top of the parking garage anymore or if it's closed off, because every time I've been in that parking garage, there's a lot of room. There's a lot of room to park. Even when the hotel was open, it was closed for a long time, and I remember parking down there. But even when it's open, there's room to park. So I guess they're not using the top floor. But the idea is to put a track that is a 438 meter track where up to 20 go-karts can race. That is awesome. That is so cool. They say that the average lap would be about 48 seconds. I don't know how they know that, I guess. You're assuming that they're all decent drivers. The plan also includes a smaller track for kids and a food and beverage area. So that's pretty cool. The Dayton race team, or Race Dayton, that's the name of it, Race Dayton. The team putting this together plans to collaborate with various stakeholders to craft a comprehensive proposal for city approval. I guess some folks in the city are, at the government level, are already supportive of this. So that would be kind of cool. What a neat thing to have downtown. I remember there was a go-kart track on Linden Avenue across from Smiley's Golf Center when I was growing up. And I always wanted to go to that go-kart track. And my dad was, no, you don't need to be behind a wheel. It's not, but I had a couple of friends who had go-karts, so I still managed to drive around the go-karts. And from time to time, we talk about Malibu Grand Prix. That was a big thing out in, it was by the mall on 741, I think. Parker, do you remember? I know you weren't around, but have you ever heard of Malibu Grand Prix?
I have not.
No. Okay. So this was a racetrack. Well, first of all, it was an arcade. This was back in the day when people didn't have video games at home, or not a lot of video games. It was like a video arcade, and they also had a racetrack, and there were two sizes of cars. There was like a mini go-kart, and then there was a larger go-kart, but it looked like a Indy car.
Okay.
And boy, oh boy, it was a lot of fun. I loved going there. I had my license. You'd have to get a license. You'd have to go through. I think you just had to sign up and then pay the $25 or whatever it was. And then the laps were not cheap either. I mean, this was back in the 80s, and I think it might have been like $8 or $9 a lap,
wow,
which was not cheap, for a kid with a paper route. That you have to save up. But it was pretty cool. So yeah, that's kind of neat. And I'm trying to get, there's a guy involved with this. His name is Tony Clark. He's a local entrepreneur. He owns DK Effect, Gio Nino's Pizza, and Thai 9. I've been to all of those. And I guess he's sort of spearheading this development. So who knows? And they say if it all gets approved and everything goes smoothly, there could be a go-kart track on the top of the parking garage in downtown, right there by the Oregon District, in 12 to 18 months.
Sounds like a WHIO radio
I know
tournament to me.
This is what I'm saying. We get all the personalities out there in one, big race. We could call it the WHIO 500
there
or
we
something.
Go.
Yeah, that's right. That is right. Man, that would be really cool. But I love seeing stuff like that. For so long, Dayton has gotten such this bad reputation. And I know we talked about the vandalism, but man, the cops are right there. They got them. This is cool. There's so many neat things that are happening downtown. I was down there last night at Levitt Pavilion. for the big overdose awareness action day. It was a great time. Tons and tons of people. Lots of good stuff going on downtown. So who knows? Maybe here in a year or so, we will have a racetrack downtown. That would be cool. That would be very cool. This Saturday, I'm going to be out at the Kroc Center on North Kiwi for their big, the Salvation Army's big back to school bash. I'm going to be broadcasting live from 11 to 1. Doors open at 11:30, goes until 2. They're going to sort of be celebrating back to school with a lot of kids from the area and their parents. There's going to be bounce houses. There's going to be food. They've got the splash pad that's going to be open because it's going to be warm. But it's just going to be a good time. So if you want to stop out, we'll be there once again from 11 to 1 at the Kroc Center with the Salvation Army on Saturday.
What am I listening to now?
What is this?
The Evening Edge with Todd Hollst.
It's a radio show. It's entertainment.
Fill it up, folks.
Double D.
H.
Double L.
S-T. I can remember that.
Locally grown, seriously funny.
I'm puzzled by the whole thing.
On WHIO.
Hey, Ashley, who was your cousin? I talked to a guy named Justin. Was that your cousin? Ashley, Josh, that's who I talked to. I interviewed him. On the show last night. I can't remember what time exactly. What time was it? I think I talked to him after 6:30 or 6:20. I'll have to pull last night's show off the logger reel. I didn't do that earlier. Let's see. The 12th was yesterday. We got this and then.
Yeah, I was just finding the interview.
Finally ready for to open up for students. We'll have latest at 5:30. Now back to the Evening Edge with Todd Hollst at 1290 at 95.7 WHIO.
Now, to get back to this show.
The Evening Edge with Todd Hollst.
Call Todd now, 937-457-1290, or message him at Evening Edge Todd.
Locally grown, seriously funny on WHIO.
Back here on the Evening Edge, Monday through Friday, 5 to 7. Live on Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok. Well, we had another car crash into a building. That would be 70. This happened yesterday up in Lima. And yeah, we count Lima. It's in Allen County. And we have a lot of listeners up there. So we count it on our yearly tally list. So we are up to 70 for the year. You're keeping track. Also, last night when I was leaving the Levitt Pavilion, I drove by the Arby's downtown, and the south side of the building, right by the window, the pickup window, looks like it got hit. But I didn't hear about it. I posted a picture of it, and a few people said, "Oh yeah, that got hit," but I don't know any details. I don't know when it happened. But there's a big board up there and a big crack in the side of the building. So if we could get some confirmation on that, maybe a date, we'll add it to the list for sure. We got Matt in Greenville. Hey, Matt.
Hey.
How you doing, man?
If you do run that race, me and my buddy Greg Bob here in Greenville and Ansonia, we could be your pit crew, because I imagine you're going home now. Talk about your go-karts. You watching Days of Thunder every night?
Yeah.
Old Todd Trickle. That's right. Changed by tires. But the race is over, Todd. Changed by tires.
So do you do that for fun as a hobby? Are you a pit crew guys or what? What's the story?
Yeah, for you we would.
For me, yeah.
Bob's he used to Greg Bob. He raced go-karts for a while.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool.
He can give you some pointers if you ain't never done it.
They'd have to, first of all, we'd have to find a racing uniform big enough for me.
He'd be your crew chief.
First of all, we'd have to find out whether or not I could fit in the race car. I mentioned this last week. We were talking about Kill Care, and years ago there was a Legends race, which is like a style of car, and I was so excited. I thought I was going to get to race on the track, and I got there. And pretty much it was, you can't be this big and drive the car.
Well, maybe we're going to have to cut some carbs.
That's right. Or get an extra wide go-kart. Maybe they could tie two go-karts together. All right, Matt.
All right, man.
Thanks
cool.
there you go. Thanks for your call. I love that. That would be great. I think Parker's got the idea. If they open this go-kart track downtown on the top of the parking garage, can you imagine how fun it would be to have the WHIO staffers race against each other? Because what they're saying is 20 cars could race. If that means 20 cars at a time, oh my gosh. Everybody could race.
You have all kinds of chaos down there.
We could get some TV people.
Yeah.
Run them off the track.
What am I listening to now?
What is this?
The Evening Edge with Todd Hollst.
It's a radio show. It's entertainment.
Fill it up, punk.
T-O.
Double D.
H.
Oh.
Double L.
S-T. I can remember that.
Locally grown, seriously funny
I'm puzzled by the whole thing.
on WHIO.
All right. What would Mary say? Mary doesn't run my life. Oh, who am I kidding? Yes, she does. That's nice. Was it out by Greg? Do you know? Was it out by Drexel? Like on the west side? You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, I kind of remember that for some reason. Because my grandma used to live out that direction. Like she lived in Brookville, and it's kind of a weird way to go, but I do remember, I feel like it was out there. I don't remember.
If anything unusual happens with breaking news, traffic, or weather during the hour, we'll stop what we're doing and break in because you need to know now. This is Dayton's News and Talk, WHIO.
Don't hesitate to call.
You call me.
You better call me.
Damn it, get me a phone.
Call me on my radio.
I'm gonna call you. You got him on the radio?
You won't make a simple phone call?
What is wrong with you?
It's the Evening Edge with Todd Hollst.
Call me at 457-1290.
Locally grown, seriously funny on WHIO.
Back here on the Evening Edge, Monday through Friday, 5 to 7. Live stream is up on Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok. I have a current events quiz that I'd like to have somebody take and win tickets to Brit Floyd. They are probably, I would say, world's most well-known Pink Floyd tribute band, and they put on an amazing show. They sold out a show earlier this year in our area, but they're going to be at the Rose on the 17th. And if you'd like to take the quiz, be the fifth caller, 937-457-1290. And we'll get you on, and maybe you'll win. We'll see.
Knock off the jaw jack, and it's time for mail call.
Master, I have mail for you.
The Fan Man.
Oh, I'm a big fan of yours.
The mail is here.
Your hate mailbox is full.
If you'd like to send me an email, send it to eveningedgetodd@gmail.com, or you can just message me, or sometimes if you post a comment on my Facebook or Instagram, and I think it's worthy to bring to the air, you can do it that way, just at Evening Edge Todd. And that's what Debbie did. Says, hey, Todd, just now catching up on your shows from the past week. She was listening to the podcast. Or actually, I think she might have been watching the live stream back. I am the assistant chairperson for the German Fest picnic, and I want to thank you for mentioning the Baumberger Park vandalism and sharing the link for donations for our St. Anne's Hill Neighborhood Association to rebuild the playground. Yeah, this was a big topic on the show a couple of weeks ago. You probably saw it in the news that the playground down there, Baumberger Park, it's only a couple of years old. Someone torched it, or a good portion of it. But the city was able to remove the damaged equipment before the German Fest picnic in Dayton that started on Friday the 8th. So you're welcome, Debbie. In fact, I went to their donation page today, and they're trying to raise $40,000 so they can rebuild this playground. And they're halfway there. They're just over 20 grand. So they got a ways to go, but it's for a good cause. So if you're interested and you want to help out the kids in that neighborhood and the schools there, and just it's just ridiculous that somebody would do that. You can find the link on my Facebook page. Hey, Todd, I was driving down Far Hills earlier today and was stopped at a red light by David Cemetery. I know exactly where that is, East David Road. I looked over towards the cemetery and saw a woman walking a dog, and I watched as it finished pooping. Okay. Then the woman just continued on her walk, and she didn't clean up the mess. What's more, she wasn't walking on the road, but in between a row of headstones. Now I'm wondering, was this just a random thing, or was she visiting someone buried there she didn't like? Love your show and listen on my way home every day. Catherine Centerville. Well, thank you, Catherine. Wow, I don't know. I mean, that's a real way to show some disrespect to somebody you don't like, is taking your dog to the cemetery and having them drop a deuce right there. That's who knows? But that is a weird place to take your dog for a walk, a cemetery. There's sidewalks in Kettering, right? Why would you take him to the cemetery? Hey, Todd, I called yesterday and suggested trying to get an old ice cream truck to use your Edge Bomb vehicle. Oh, yeah, I got this email yesterday. Monday, we were talking about when I worked at Z93 many years ago. The program director there did a deal where he got a bunch of like 3 or 4 really ugly, awful, rusted out pieces of junk cars that were still running, and we would drive them around town and let people spray paint them. And they were called Z-bombs. And for some reason, I remembered that, and people said, oh, you should have an edge bomb. You should do that. I could get a junky car. But then Steve, and this is who the email's from, he called in, and his idea, and I love this, was an ice cream truck, an old, creepy, rusted out ice cream truck that I could put the big Evening Edge logo on the side and drive it around town and annoy people. I love that idea. Well, he went to AI and asked AI to create a number of designs for what he thinks, or what AI thinks, the Evening Edge creepy ice cream truck could look like. If you'd like to see them, they're on my Facebook page. But thank you, Steve, for that. That's a great idea. I don't know who I would talk to about trying to get a junky old ice cream truck. I don't have the money for that. Maybe somebody will donate. All right, we got, who do we have here? Okay, we got Scott in Kettering. Hey, Scott, how you doing?
I'm doing just great.
You want to take the current events quiz, I see?
Absolutely.
All right, let's get it going.
Listen, everybody. It's the Evening Edge Current Events Quiz.
Pop quiz, hot shot.
Can you answer the question?
I bet you think you're pretty smart, huh?
Now, here's your host, Todd Hollst.
Sponsored locally by Titan Graphics. Thank you very much, Norm Kelly, official announcer of the Evening Edge Current Events Quiz. Now, Scott from Kettering, you are playing for a pair of tickets to see Britt Floyd at the Rose this Sunday. Okay? Awesome. Now, do you know how to play the Current Events Quiz?
I do.
All right. For those who don't, I'm going to give Scott 3 questions, 3 possible answers, A, B, or C. And the answer, Scott, is always... C, that is correct. And all the questions tonight have to do with an Ohio woman.
Ohio woman. Ohio woman. Ohio woman. Ohio woman.
All right, Scott, here's question number 1. Cops in Cheviot, Ohio, arrested an Ohio woman who attempted to run over a man following an argument with him over A, another snide comment about her mother's weight, B, eating the last Twinkie in the house, or C, an unsatisfactory tattoo.
I'm going to go with C, but I really like B.
Yeah. And I was a little disappointed in the coverage of that particular news report because it didn't say what the tattoo was. And I feel like that was a very important part of the story. And they didn't show the tattoo, right? I mean, I want to know what, not that she should ever try to run somebody over, but was it a good tattoo? Was it a bad tattoo? I would like to know. I'd like to know.
Girlfriend's name, maybe.
It could be, yeah. All right, here's question number 2. Following a foot chase through a cornfield, cops in Darby Township, Ohio, arrested an Ohio woman after she was spotted with friends. A, cow tipping. B, naked and trampling corn. Or C, driving erratically and setting off fireworks.
We're going to go with C.
You got it. Have you ever been cow tipping, Scott?
You know, I have not.
I used to hear about cow tipping all the time, and the idea was that you would go out to a cow pasture at night, and the cows, from what I remember being told, would be sleeping standing up, which I don't know that that's true, but maybe they do. And the idea is that you would tip them over, you'd push them over. But I've also heard that that's not a real thing, that it's just this old urban legend. I don't know.
Probably so.
I don't know. All right, here's question number 3. An act of revenge towards another woman led cops in Youngstown, Ohio, to arrest an Ohio woman after they say she, A, broke the head off the woman's concrete lawn goose, B, stuffed a bee's nest through her mail slot, or C, poured pancake syrup and trash on the woman's car.
We're going to go with C.
You got it. That's what she did. And Scott, you are the winner. Hang on the line, and we'll get your details, and we'll get those tickets to you, okay?
Thank you, Todd.
There you go. And that's how you play the current events quiz. We have some breaking the law news.
Breaking the law, breaking the law, breaking the law, breaking the law.
Well, I saw this story on Monday, and I didn't get to it, and I was going to talk about it tonight. And they actually made an arrest in this very, very important story. There's a store in La Puente, California. It's about 20 miles east of downtown Los Angeles. And a few nights ago, 4 masked men broke into this store, which specializes in, let me get my music ready, Labubu dolls. I said Labubu dolls. There we go. Yeah, and they stole 14 cases of Labubu dolls. Now, we've talked about these dolls on the show. I bet people listening right now, if you've got kids in your car, there's an excellent chance that maybe one of them have one of these little Labubu monster dolls. These dolls had a approximate value of $7,000. 14 cases. But they got him back. They found them. The Labubus have been rescued. Let's hear it for the rescued Labubus. That is awesome. But I saw another story that is local. It doesn't have to do with stolen Labubus, but apparently there is a tattoo shop in Fairborn called Royal Prevail. They're on Broad Street, North Broad Street. And they are offering, when I say Labubu tattoos, you're thinking getting a tattoo of a Labubu, right? No. They are tattooing your Labubu doll. So if you have a Labubu doll that is just crying out for a tattoo, you got to check out Royal Prevail in Fairborn. That is cool.
It's the Evening Edge with Todd Hollst.
Call Todd now, 937-457-1290, or message him at Evening Edge Todd.
Locally grown, seriously funny on WHIO.
La boo boo, la boo boo, la boo, la boo boo. La poo poo. La poo poo. La poo poo poo. La poo poo. La poo poo poo. Poo 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 poo.
FM Pleasant Hill, WHIO, Dayton, Ohio, the birthplace of aviation.
President gears up for a meeting with the Russian president. We'll have latest at 6. Now back to the Evening Edge with Todd Hollst on 1290 at 95.7 WHIO.
Come on, back to the show. The Evening Edge with Todd Hollst.
Call Todd now, 937-457-1290, or message him at Evening Edge Todd.
Locally grown, seriously funny on WHIO.
There is a wild side to every animal.
Here's something you like when animals attack magicians. Animals took revenge.
Animals attack! Craziest animal attack story.
You're about to find out when animals attack.
Back here on the Evening Edge, Monday through Friday, 5 to 7, live stream up on Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok. Well, this isn't so much animals attacking, okay? But 2 stories over the last few days. The first one, you've heard of armadillos, right? Armadillos, mostly Southwest Texas, New Mexico. That's when I think of armadillos, that's where I think of armadillos living. Well, unbeknownst to me and probably you and many others, the armadillos have been migrating north Since 2003, 205 armadillos have been spotted living in Indiana. Armadillos in Indiana, and according to the U.S. Geological Survey, they are moving north and east. So, when do we roll out the welcome wagon for the armadillos here in Ohio? The Ohio Armadillos. Come on now. That's an idea. Could be like a minor league baseball team. And then the second story, this I saw this. This is in Colorado. There are little cottontail bunnies being spotted with these scabbish-looking growths on their face. And it turns out it's some sort of virus that cottontail bunnies can get. But if you look at them, they look scary as hell. They really do. I never thought bunnies could be scary, but these bunnies are definitely scary. And they've earned the name Frankenbunnies. So when you have a free moment, do yourself a favor and Google Frankenbunnies.
It's the Evening Edge with Todd Hollst.
Call Todd now, 937-457-1290, or message him at Evening Edge Todd.
Locally grown, seriously funny on WHIO.
Cynthia, I didn't hear that. Dee. Got an itch? Oh. I have a bruise on my foot. I'll tell you why here in a second. I'm going to bring this up.
In less than 15 minutes and immediately when it breaks. I'm Ron Otto, 1290 at 95.7 WHIO. Dayton's news and talk depend on it.
If anything unusual happens with breaking news, traffic, or weather during the hour, we'll stop what we're doing and break in because you need to know now. This is Dayton's News and Talk, WHIO.
Hold on to your panties. The party is about to begin.
I can hardly wait.
I love this show. Check 1, check 2, check 3.
Are we ready?
Check 4.
You know what? Enough talk. It's showtime.
It's the Evening Edge with Todd Hollst.
Call me now, 937-457-1290.
Locally grown, seriously funny on WHIO.
Oh, you can't see me, can you? Well, that's the magic of radio, baby.
It is the Evening Edge, Monday through Friday, 5 to 7, live stream up and rolling on Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok. Coming up after 6:30, it is Wing It Wednesday. And Rachel Zidaroff, I believe that's how you pronounce her last name. She just sent me a text, says she's here. We'll find out. She is the Chief Operation Officer of United Rehabilitation Services, URS, and she's here to talk about the 22nd Annual Rubber Duck Regatta, presented by AES Ohio. It's happening Saturday, September 20th, Riverscape. So we're going to be talking about that. And she's got a order of wings I'm very excited about. I just saw my producer tonight, Parker. Did you hurt yourself in there running the board and answering phones?
No, I did, only slightly.
What sort of mishap did you have?
Well, in the break, I had to run to the printer and grab something off the printer. And when I came back in here, I was a little erratic and hit my foot on my chair in here. And I'll probably have a bruise for it. But
and it's the big new chairs too, so it's a bit sturdy.
Yeah,
it's got a little bit of oomph there.
Right.
I have a bruise on the top of my left foot right now, about the size of a $50. Any guesses on what I did?
I can only imagine.
So last night, I was taking a shower, and the shampoo bottle fell off the rack and landed right on top of my foot. Yeah. That's what I did. So,
we've all been there.
Yeah. At least, but hey, at least yours was a game injury, right? I'm like one of those.
Who says broadcasting isn't dangerous?
That's right. I'm like one of those professional athletes that breaks their ankle and can't play because they were out trampolining with the kids. You know, that kind of thing. Yeah. Anyway, that's what's going on. We got Jay in Inglewood. Hey, Jay, how you doing?
I'm good. You, sir?
I'm doing well. So what's going on in Inglewood tonight? Any armadillo sightings?
Well, not in Inglewood, but I know we've talked about I was in the military at one point, and back in 2010 or 2011, I was stationed at Fort Stewart, Georgia.
Okay.
And so the way Fort Stewart's laid out, you kind of got like a main portion of the base, but then you got like swamplands in the back that they use for training. Well, my wife and I were coming home from Savannah on what they call the back roads, and all of a sudden here comes this big old bump in the middle of the road. And I had a Pontiac G6, and first I started to hit the brakes, but then I realized the nose is going to go down. I'll end up hitting it with the engine, so I hit the gas a little bit, and you heard the most awful clunk underneath the car, and I realized it was armadillo. And I looked back, I didn't see where it went. I didn't see it stuck out of the car. I kept waiting to lose oil pressure or transmission pressure, but I never saw it and didn't have any damage to the car, but it sounded awful. And I didn't realize they were already that far east. Because like you said, I thought they were just in Arizona and Texas.
Seriously, I mean, that's whenever I would see armadillos, that's like one of the very, sort of kind of, I don't know, stereotypical shots of a Texas, dusty Texas road. There's always an armadillo running by, or in Arizona or New Mexico or something like that. And the story that they're now in Indiana, and they're living around Indianapolis, Marion County. So, and they're heading east. So at some point, Jay, you might relive that experience out there on 75.
Oh man, that'd be awful.
It would be awful, but in some weird way, it would kind of be awesome.
Right.
All right, Jay.
Have a good one.
I appreciate it. Thanks. I mean, I'm not advocating for the notion of a armadillo getting squashed out on 75. But when you think about it, when you have an experience like that, you think, well, I'm never going to do that again. And now we hear armadillos are moving east towards Ohio. The other day, I got an alert on my phone that my wife Mary has set up something. We both have iPhones where it's called you share your location. You know what I'm talking about. I mean, this isn't new, but we've never shared anything like that on our phone. We share space, iCloud space or whatever, for pictures and videos and all that. She's got, I'm not kidding, she's got like 10,000 photos that she's got saved. And if you looked at her phone, and it would be weird if you were looking at my wife's phone, but if you looked at my wife's phone, she has like almost all of these pictures on her phone saved. I have about 12 pictures on my phone. I don't save them. I save them on Google Drive, but then I delete them because I don't want all that junk on my phone. Well, anyway, I got this alert that says that she essentially invited me to join this family share thing. And I was a little surprised at that. And I kind of had a weird visceral reaction. Like, well, wait a second. Why do you need to know where I'm at? And before I responded, I was thinking, it's like, well, look, I understand if you got kids and you all share the same plan or whatever, you want to know where they are. There's nothing wrong with that. And then I thought, well, it could also be for older people, right? Like my mom, she's got an iPhone. I'd like to know where she is. And then it dawned on me that the reason I think Mary wants to do this, not because I have anything to hide, because I don't. It's because I'm now the older person. I'm the one who could wander off. You see these horrible stories where elderly people, they go driving somewhere and they're never seen again. And then they find their car and their mortified body in a field somewhere. I bet that's what she's thinking. It's not that she's trying to keep tabs on me. It's that she's concerned for my well-being. Probably getting to that age, make a wrong turn. Next thing you know, I'm in Tupelo. That could happen. But I wonder if anybody else has had that conversation with their spouse. Like, are you cool with it? I mean, if you've got nothing to hide, you shouldn't really have any issue with it. But it is kind of weird because when I got into my car after I finally agreed, it popped up on my screen in my car on my dashboard, and it showed me on a map exactly where she was. And I thought, that's weird. That's just kind of weird. I guess if you lose a phone, that's a good idea. I get that. But, when I have my phone at all times, so she knows exactly where I'm at. If I'm at the Waffle House for the 5th time that week, she knows, right? So anyway, I'm just curious if anybody else has had that conversation. I saw this story today. Chick-fil-A in Kettering. They are banning anyone under the age of 17 from eating inside the restaurant. They and I don't know if it's just this restaurant or if it's all the Chick-fil-A's. Local restaurant is reminding the public about its teen chaperone policy as school starts back up. Anyone under the age of 17 must be accompanied by an adult over the age of 21 to dine in at the Chick-fil-A on East Stroop Road. Now, it's just down the street from Fairmont. So I guess I can kind of understand them wanting to, let people know that this is the rule, because they don't want to be dealing with unruly teenagers, the next week or so. It says you have to be there with somebody over the age of 21. And unaccompanied minors may be asked to leave. So that's interesting. I wonder if, I guess that's probably maybe just that location, because I know the Chick-fil-A in Beaver Creek, it's not close to a school. There's no kids walking to Chick-fil-A from Beaver Creek High School. That's not going to happen. But they're not far from like Shaw, but I don't think those kids are going to walk to Chick-fil-A. Interesting. So if you live in Kettering and your kids are underage and they like the Chick-fil-A, you better let them know about this, or they can end up in Chick-fil-A jail.
It's the Evening Edge with Todd Hollst.
Yeah, he's a good guy.
He's a good guy, a hero.
Oh, he's a keeper. It's fun listening. It's a good ride, but there's never any real danger.
Give it some time, man. You'll realize. You'll see. He'll grow on you.
Locally grown, seriously funny on WHIO.
I'll be back. Got to go get my guest.
A third time is the charm for one elementary school in Dayton. We'll have more at 6:30. Now back to the Evening Edge with Todd Hollst on 1290 at 95.7 WHIO.
All right, we got to get back to the show.
The Evening Edge with Todd Hollst.
Call Todd now, 937-457-1290, or message him at Evening Edge Todd.
Locally grown, seriously funny on WHIO.
Back here on the Evening Edge, Monday through Friday, 5 to 7. Live stream is up on Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok. This Saturday, I'm going to be out at the Kroc Center, 1000 North Kiowee Street. It's their big back-to-school bash. They're going to have water park open. They're going to have bounce houses, free food, school supplies, all kinds of cool stuff. And it kicks off at 11:30. I'm going to be there broadcasting even before it opens, 11 o'clock, 11 to 1. We'll be out there. It goes until 2 o'clock in the afternoon. So if you're looking to go back and celebrate school, the return of school, that would be the place to do it, the Kroc Center this Saturday. If you have a golden retriever and you have stars in your eyes and you think your golden retriever has what it takes to become a major motion picture actor or actress, the folks who did the Air Bud movies, remember those back in the 90s? Yeah, they're looking for the next Air Bud. And I didn't realize, I remember the first one and it was like all the rage. Everywhere you saw Air Bud flying through the air, catching frisbees and balls and squirrels and all, all that. And then it just kind of fell off my radar. But apparently, they've made 14 Air Bud movies. 14! Has anyone actually seen all 14 Air Bud movies? Parker, have you seen more than one?
I saw the original, but other than that, no.
14! 14! And now they're replacing Air Bud. I guess, I'm assuming Air Bud probably went to the big rainbow in the sky, right? Went over the rainbow. Is that what it? Yeah. Or maybe like many young actors kind of went down a wrong path, right? Maybe the young Air Bud became like a child dog actor, like Corey Feldman.
The fame got to Air Bud.
The fame got to Air Bud. Poor Air Bud. Whatever happened to Air Bud? TMZ needs to get on this. There's going to be an expose. The day Air Bud turned bad. Air Bad. Anyway, if you have a golden retriever and you think that they could be the next Air Bud, check out returns.airbud.com.
You should sign up Lily or Luna.
She's not a golden retriever.
Oh, well,
maybe they could be like a friend of Air Bud.
We've broken rules around here before.
That's true. And you know what? I've perfect. Great idea. I'm going to submit Luna. She's our multi-poop. And Air Bud needs a friend. We'll have Air Bud. Luna, she will play the part of Airhead because she's a bit of a dip. What am I listening to now?
What is this?
The Evening Edge with Todd Hollst.
It's a radio show. It's entertainment.
Spell it out. T-O-double-L-S-T. I can remember that.
Locally grown, seriously funny
I'm puzzled by the whole thing.
on WHIO.
So, all right, everybody. Look, I'm turning the mics on. You can quit yelling at me, Leslie. It depends on who's in here sometimes for Wing It Wednesday. Sometimes, people are very outgoing and sociable and like to talk and gregarious or whatever. And then other times, just let me know when we're supposed to talk, that kind of thing.
I get it.
So, but yeah. So you've been there for 22 years.
I have. Wow. Yeah, it'll be 22 years in January.
That's amazing.
So close to that.
Amazing.
Long time. Lots of Rubber Duck Regattas.
Yeah. Yeah. And I remember I had forgive me. His name's escaping me.
Dennis Grant.
Dennis, right.
Yeah, he's our CEO.
Right. I've had him on a couple of times, and I remember talking to him, I think the first time when I started doing my show, you guys it was coming out of COVID.
Oh, yeah.
And you did it at the movie theater. Yeah.
That was an interesting concept, but it worked. Yeah. I was so happy we had such great drone footage of the event because it really helped us put that together.
Yeah. That's awesome.
It was great. And who doesn't love a drive-in?
Right.
Like it made me think about how fun that was,
Yeah. Yeah. Are you from here originally?
I am.
Where'd you
I grew up in the East Dayton kind of that area near the Oregon district, not too far.
All right.
Graduated from Patterson Co-op.
Right.
It doesn't exist anymore.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I've been in this area my whole life.
Cool.
Left a couple times, but I've come back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I grew up in Beaver Creek.
Nice.
And live now right on the border of Beaver Creek and Riverside. I mean, literally we're technically in Montgomery County and then we're in Riverside, but our mailing address is Beaver Creek.
Okay. So it's like right on the verge of Greene
We're
County.
literally on the, yeah. I think like 3 doors down, it's Beaver Creek.
Okay.
So
my daughter lives in that area.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. My grandkids will go to Mad River schools when they actually go to school. So they're in that definitely.
Like Seville?
I don't
Elementary
know
on Burkhart?
which one. Maybe.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's that's where most of the kids go.
Okay.
We have a lot of people that live in that neighborhood that have their kids go there or they go to St. Helens or Carroll.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
I think we're surrounded by kids that go to all those schools.
Definitely.
Yeah.
It's that time of year, like you said, back to school.
Yep.
I can't believe it. Summer went so fast. Technically, it's not over.
Right.
When school starts, I always feel like it's getting to that point where it's over.
Well, I kind of feel like when we start carrying, obviously, high school football games.
Yep.
And start talking about it, it's like, okay, yeah, it's that time.
Yeah, the first preseason game always makes you think it's coming.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, these wings are smelling amazing.
Yeah, those that's something. All right, I'm going to turn your camera on now.
Okay.
Hey, you look great. I love your outfit. You look great on camera.
Perfect.
And my show colors are golden navy blue, so
it's perfect.
You're hitting on all cylinders.
And you can see the ducks.
But, oh yeah. Yeah. Good. In fact, if you can move the duck right there a little bit to your left.
To my left.
No, go right. Go. Yeah, go that way. Keep going. Perfect. And then, yeah, there you go. Love it.
Great. How long do we have to talk about this?
Sorry?
How long are we going to talk about it?
How long do
we talk?
Oh, we'll go until 6:50.
Okay.
And then we'll have a commercial break and then we'll do the last 2 or 3 minutes.
Perfect. I'm sure the people listening are like, she doesn't know that.
Man, they smell good. Holy cow.
They do.
Woo.
They really do.
If anything unusual happens with breaking news, traffic, or weather during the hour, we'll stop what we're doing and break in because you need to know now. This is Dayton's News and Talk, WHIO.
Don't give me that politics, Jazz. It's not my racket.
People are tired of hearing nothing but doom and despair on the radio.
Everyone just relax, all right?
The problems of the world are not in my department.
Now, who would like a cookie?
It's the Evening Edge with Todd Hollst.
Call me at 457-1290.
Locally grown, seriously funny on WHIO.
Just kind of wing it and see where the moment takes us.
Yeah, I think we should probably just wing it.
If you go in there, you're going to have to wing it.
Sometimes you just gotta wing it, right?
Or we could just wing it.
Go ahead and wing it. So we're just going to wing it?
You know, I think I'm just going to wing it.
Wing it.
Back here on the Evening Edge, Monday through Friday, 5 to 7. Live stream is up on Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok. And joining me in the studio is the Chief Operations Officer for the United Rehabilitation Services. You know them as URS. Rachel Zidaroff. Hi, Rachel. How you doing?
Hi, Todd. I'm good. Thank you so much for having us today.
Well, I'm excited to have you on because I've been talking to folks at URS for the last number of years. We get to August, and what that means right around the corner is the big Rubber Duck Regatta.
It's duck season.
Yeah, it is duck season. And before we go any further, I just have to say, first of all, the wings from BW3 smell amazing.
They do.
We're going to give them some love here in a second. But you came in, you have the most amazing dress on. Now, for the people on the live stream, you might have seen it. It's covered in rubber ducks.
It is.
I love it. I love it. You got rubber duck earrings. You got a rubber duck necklace.
And a bracelet to match.
And a bracelet. You've got all, I mean, you brought the rubber ducks, the big rubber ducks, the small rubber ducks. They're oh man, they're awesome.
We have everything duck at URS.
Yes, yes. So this is the 22nd year.
It is.
For this event, and you told me that you've been at URS for 22 years. It's going to be 22 years?
It is. It's going to be 22 years in January. So I've been there for all of the fun.
That's millions and millions of ducks that you've worked with.
I feel like it, yes, for sure.
Do you ever have nightmares of ducks coming at you?
I wouldn't call them nightmares, but we often daydream about ducks around URS. That's for sure.
That's awesome. All right. Well, this year the event is happening down at Riverscape Metro Park.
Yes, it is.
And it's Saturday the 20th. Now, we were kind of talking off the air. I remember during COVID, this was interesting. You couldn't have people down there because of COVID and all that, but you miraculously, brilliantly came up with this idea of doing the Duck Regatta at a movie theater.
We did. We partnered with the Dixie Twin Drive-In.
Ah, yes.
And they were able to show the video of the duck drop actually happening and allowed us to continue throughout the pandemic. And everyone was safely able to watch that and enjoy it from their cars.
That is awesome. That is awesome. I mean, because, you know, a lot of groups that do big events like that, when COVID hit, man, it hit them hard and they didn't figure it out. They couldn't figure it out.
Right.
Not an easy thing, but you guys did. That's awesome.
Yeah, I'm very proud of my team.
Yeah.
They all stepped up and we pulled it off.
So this year it's going to be down at Riverscape, and it's going to be in conjunction with the Hispanic Festival?
The Hispanic Heritage Festival.
Okay,
yeah,
right.
It's on September 20th on a Saturday. We do the duck drop around 4:15. We start with the Quacky Kids Parade, but the festival goes on all day, and great food, live music, and leading right up to the duck drop that you can see live.
Wow. So it's not just, I mean, people are going to be able to go down there for the duck drop, obviously, but it's not just that. It's you've got all this other great stuff that's going to be going on.
Exactly. Paco and the Hispanic Heritage Festival have been great partners of ours, allowing us to do the duck drop while their festival's going on.
Excellent. Excellent.
Yeah.
So how many ducks are dropped? Is it dependent on how many ducks you sell, or is that?
We actually dropped 20,000 rubber ducks into the river.
Wow.
And they're all assigned a number through a raffle system. As they're adopted, the numbers are assigned to the ducks. And we typically...
Adopted, I like that.
Yes,
They're adopted.
Adopted ducks.
No buying ducks here. We're just adopting them.
People do ask us if they're actually going to be buying a real duck. We've had that question.
A real
quite
duck
often.
or a
Yes.
real rubber duck?
No, they think we have people who think we're actually putting real ducks in the water to race.
That somehow you've trained 20,000 ducks to behave themselves.
Right. And all swim the same way at the same time.
And how would you get the numbers on them?
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Stapler?
No,
that's not right. No. So 20,000 ducks, and people can adopt these ducks.
Yes.
How much does it cost to adopt a duck?
So they're $5 each or 6 for $25. And they actually
a duck pack.
That's a quack pack.
A quack pack.
Yes.
Hang on. Wait a second. You need hold on. That deserves the quack pack. The quack pack. Love it. All right.
And with the quack pack, you also get a Jersey Mike sub. Jersey Mike's has been a great partner of ours for years. And along with your adoptions, we mail you your registration and your Jersey Mike sub.
Nice. All right. So you rent the duck, and how can people adopt the duck? How do you go to your website, which is
several ways. So you can go to DaytonDucks.com and adopt your duck straight from that website. You can go to our website, ursdayton.org. You can go to your local Buffalo Wild Wings and adopt ducks there in person. You can also do that at Jersey Mike's. Several of locations in the area. Jersey Mike's has 7 participating locations right now. Selling the ducks, adopting the ducks.
So once you adopt the ducks and you go to the event, do you have to be there?
You do not.
Oh, okay.
No, we have people that adopt ducks from all over the country.
Cool.
Previous employees, supporters of ours.
Right.
We have folks that just share the information on their Facebook page,
Yeah.
and that allows people, their family, to adopt ducks. We've had winners from all over the country.
Do you live stream the duck regatta?
We do.
Oh, nice,
Yeah.
nice.
Yes.
So if you adopt one of these ducks and it goes down the river and it crosses the finish line, you have a ton of great prizes that people can win.
We do.
I mean, we're talking all the way, 8th place, 8 winners?
We do have 8 winners.
Wow.
Yeah. The top prize is $5,000 towards the purchase of a Jeep at Performance Jeep.
Oh, that's cool.
Yes.
That's a huge chunk of cash.
And you also get a $1,000 gift card from 7-Eleven.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, to put gas in your car.
7-Eleven Speedway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then 2nd place, it's a 5-night stay in a gorgeous waterfront lake house retreat at Norris Lake in Tennessee, sponsored by the Dublin Pub.
Yes.
Is that Steve's house?
That's Steve's house.
That's what I thought. Yeah, my buddy
if you've
Steve
ever seen
Tieber.
Steve's house, that's beautiful.
Yeah.
That's a great prize right there for sure.
Plus, you'll get a $500 Visa gift card sponsored by Chapel Electric and a $50 gift card to the Chapman Winery. And 3rd place, we got to give them some love here.
Yes, we do.
Tell them what they get, Rachel.
So for 3rd place, you get to feast on wings worth $1,000 from Buffalo Wild Wings with gift cards supported directly from Buffalo Wild Wings.
And when you told them that you were going to be on Wing It Wednesday here on the Evening Edge, they got super excited, you said.
They did.
And, lots of times people will bring me an order of wings. And I appreciate it. It's great. What did you bring me today?
I brought you 30 wings.
Holy cow.
With a variety of sauces.
Oh my gosh.
Fresh, piping hot wings. And they are featuring their honey garlic sauce right now that's available for a limited time. And they said you're going to love it.
All right. Well, my mouth is watering. It smells great in here.
It does smell really good in here.
4th place, you can transform your home with a stylish decor from Watson's, a $1,000 Watson's gift card. 5th place, you can enhance your lawn and garden with Brunner's expert services and products with a $1,000 gift card. These are great prizes.
They are.
6th place, you'll get a $500 gift card for Morris Homes Furnishing. Let's see. 7th place. There you go. Fleming's.
Mm-hmm.
An exquisite dining experience, Rachel.
It will be.
Fleming's Prime Steakhouse and Wine Bar. You get a $600 gift card. Have you ever had the tomahawk steak over there?
I have.
Oh my gosh.
Have you ever had the blue cheese martini?
No.
They hand stuff their olives there with blue cheese. It's phenomenal.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
That sounds good.
Yeah, Fleming's is great.
But that tomahawk is something, man. Holy cow.
It's a little too much for me.
Yeah. It took me like 3 days to eat it.
Yeah.
And then lastly, 8th place, enjoy delicious smoky barbecue, City Barbecue, $500 gift card, where they have burnt ends right now. And I love them.
I love burnt ends.
Yes. Cool. All right. Well, this is going to be great. Once again, it's the 22nd annual Rubber Duck Regatta. It's presented by AES Ohio. It's happening on Saturday, September 20th, down at Riverscape, part of the Hispanic Heritage Festival. And why don't you let us know one more time how people can to adopt these ducks?
Okay, you can go to DaytonDucks.com. You can go into any of your local Buffalo Wild Wings and adopt directly there. You can visit a Jersey Mike sub location for lunch or dinner. You can also text DUCK to 24365. That's an easy one to remember.
Oh, yeah, that's easy.
Or you can call our duck hotline, 937-235-DUCK.
Please tell me that when you call the duck hotline, somebody answers quack, quack.
Quackers answers, actually.
Quackers does? Mm-hmm. There you go. Now, all of the money that you raise goes to support URS here in the Dayton area. Why don't you touch on some of the programs that you guys specialize in to help folks in our community?
Yeah, so we work with kids and adults with disabilities. We start at the ages of 6 weeks of age and working with them all the way until 17 years of age in our inclusive childcare. We also have on-site nursing services to support the families that drop their kiddos and adults off to us. Therapy services, OT, PT, and speech that they can receive right on site while they're there getting either adult daycare or childcare services. We have day programs for our adults, including community integration and on-site day services, and employment services, where we work to get individuals competitively employed through job development and job coaching.
So much good work being done here in the Miami Valley with URS. And this is such a fun event. It's nice to do something like this. And I know we're not the only ones here in Dayton to do this. Other places do this, but this is, 20,000 ducks. That is crazy. Is crazy.
It's pretty amazing to see. They're dumped right off of the Riverside Bridge right into the Great Miami.
Yeah. So in the 22 years that you've been doing the Rubber Duck Regatta, any memories come to mind, or anything special, or a crazy moment that maybe Dennis, your CEO, fell in the river or something like that? Anything like that?
There was one year when the river level was really low, which we struggle with downtown often.
Oh, yeah.
And we all had to get in and get the ducks and move them. And we actually did have to get into the river because they had just kind of stopped. They were getting stuck.
They became marooned on a sandbar or something.
Yeah.
Wow.
And so there were several of our staff that had to kind of jump in and
hey, you got to do what you got to do.
Exactly.
I've done promotions for a long time, and you got to do what you got to do.
Yep.
And
you got to wing it, right?
There you go. You get it. All right, Rachel Zidaroff. She's the Chief Operations Officer of United Rehabilitation Services. We'll be back in a second. We'll give you let you know one more time how you can adopt a duck for this year's Rubber Duck Regatta. It's going to be a lot of fun. September 20th at Riverscape.
It's the Evening Edge with Todd Hollst. Locally grown, seriously funny on WHIO.
That was awesome.
Yeah.
Good job. All right. Yeah, when we come back, we'll only have a couple of minutes.
Okay.
So let's just we'll hit the date and everything one more time. I'll reintroduce, hit the date, and then go through that list one more time of how people can do it. Yep.
Great.
And I will, tonight, I will save this portion of our interview, and I'll post it and tag you guys in it.
Oh, thank
you. So
you.
that way, if you're able to share it,
we definitely will.
That would be cool.
Definitely. Get you some more followers.
You mentioned Nick when you were talking. He walked in there. He's in there right now talking to Parker.
Nice. Get a little starstruck.
Have you ever met him?
No.
Hey, Nick. Nick. Nick, this is Rachel Zidaroff.
I'm just a really big fan.
She's the COO of
Thank you.
United Rehabilitation Services. And she was talking about you earlier when she got here before you even walked in.
Yeah, I saw Parker. I was like, I think he's Nick Dunn's friend. I just kind of stalked him on Facebook. No, you were at the MC at the Heart Ball, I think, this year, and I didn't get to say hi to you. So yeah.
I hope they'll have me back.
Definitely. You did a good job.
Thank you.
No, you've caused me to learn more about meteorology because I had to look up like what your title is compared to other people's to find out that you're just as good as they are. I'm like, why don't they just call you a meteorologist?
That's a conversation for another time when the mics aren't on.
I'm like, I had to figure this out.
Yeah, it's a little crazy. But
You guys doing all right?
yeah, we're doing good. We're just talking about the big Rubber Duck Regatta that's happening on September 20th.
Did you enjoy your storms last night?
I did hear them. Yeah.
A little rowdy.
They were.
A little bit.
We were worried about all of our ducks that we have all over the community that are like tethered down.
Yeah.
So they did. Everyone kind of drove around looking at them this morning on our way into work.
Making sure that they aren't out on I-75 somewhere. And
we've had that problem.
Well, we had that problem here. Years ago, we had one of the big ducks out front and we had a storm come through. Now it didn't go out onto the road, but it got loose.
The one at B-Dubs 2 weeks ago when that storm blew through Clark County, there's one on the roof of B-Dubs in Huber, and it popped during that storm. So we had to go and make some major repairs to that one. It is. Yeah.
All those duck guts all over the place.
The weather can be.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
Well, at least it was that and not a tornado.
Right.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. We'll take high winds over that anytime.
That duck could have ended up in Toledo.
It could have.
You know?
Yeah.
Winds blow the right way.
In Kansas.
Yeah. Good seeing you, Nick.
Yes, you as well. Thank you.
Nice to meet you.
He's a good guy.
Yeah.
Real good guy. Have you heard my song that I have walk-on music for all of the Channel 7 personalities that come on? Here, I'll play it for you. Hang on.
Just a cool dude with a big dream, talking weather like you never seen. He's got the dew point and the wind chill. Nick Dunn, a big time weather thrill. When the clouds roll or the snow falls, storm fronts, high winds, hail and golf balls. Nick's there, no need to wonder. He's like the lightning before the thunder. Nick Dunn, we call him Dunder. Lightning and the thunder. Dunder, feel the dunder. Lightning and the thunder. Dunder, dunder. TikTok, you don't stop to the hard TikTok, you don't stop. He's sweeter than a sorbet. Creamy guy, and smoother than Beyonce. She can't deny his smile brings a brighter day. We want our Dante.
WHIO-FM Pleasant Hill, WHIO Dayton, Ohio, the birthplace of aviation.
Locally heavy rain comes to an end across the Miami Valley. Well, latest at 7 o'clock. Now back to the Evening Edge with Todd Hollst at 1290 and 95.7 WHIO.
Back to the show, everybody.
The Evening Edge with Todd Hollst.
Call Todd now, 937-457-1290, or message him at Evening Edge Todd.
Locally grown, seriously funny on WHIO.
Just kind of wing it and see where the moment takes us.
Yeah, I think we should probably just wing it.
If you go in there, you're going to have to wing it.
Sometimes you just gotta wing it, right?
Or we could just wing it.
Go ahead and wing it. So we're just going to wing it?
You know, I think I'm just going to wing it.
Wing it.
Back here on the Evening Edge, Monday through Friday, 5 to 7. Live stream is up on Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok, and it is Wing It Wednesday. And we've got Rachel Zidaroff. She is the Chief Operations Officer of United Rehabilitation Services, URS, and she's here to talk about the 22nd Annual Rubber Duck Regatta, presented by AES Ohio. It's happening Saturday, September 20th. Riverscape Metro Park. It's in conjunction with the Hispanic Heritage Festival. And Rachel, why don't you hit us one more time with all the many ways that people can adopt one of these cute little rubber duckies to float on down the river?
For sure. So you can go to DaytonDucks.com and adopt your duck right there, or a Quack Pack. You can even go into a Buffalo Wild Wings. There are 7 or 8 participating locations in the Dayton area, even down in Lebanon. Jersey Mike sub locations for lunch or dinner, and adopt your duck while you're there. You can go and you can text duck to 24365, or you can call the duck hotline where Quackers will answer your call at 937-235-duck.
Love it. Love it. All right. Well, this is going to be great. This is going to be a wonderful event. It is every year, and it's amazing that you guys have been doing this for 22 years.
Yeah.
So congratulations for that. But well, thank you for being on the show, and a big shout out to the amazing folks at BW3. 30 wings.
Yes.
Okay. I may have to share these with Parker and Nick Dunn, who's over in the Master Control Studio.
I wonder if that's why Nick stuck around. He could smell
That
the
could
good
be.
wings.
Nick probably smelled the chicken wings and said, "Hey, if I hang around here long enough, chances are somebody's going to say, 'Hey, have a chicken wing.'"
I bet that's it.
That's probably what's going to happen. All right, Rachel, thank you so much for being on the show. Appreciate it, and good luck with your event.
Thank you so much for having me.
Well, there you go, folks. That's the show. We'll be back tomorrow night just after 5. Don't forget, you can listen back to the podcast at eveningedgetodd.com or find it wherever you listen to podcasts, and go back and watch the live stream, Facebook and YouTube. Have a terrific night. We'll see you tomorrow here on the Evening Edge.
So that's it?
I'm afraid so.
That was exciting.
But I've heard enough of this weird crap.
We'll try again tomorrow.
Yeah.
That's all for tonight, folks.
All right, we'll see you next time.
So pull the plug already.
All right, everybody. Have a great night. Thank you so much for watching and listening, and be safe.